and boom. Whoa. Hey everybody, Arizona Kid here. We have a video today that's sponsored by Kemimoto. Kemimoto, just joking. This is actually a real exciting video for me. When I heard they wanted me to do this and install this on my machine, I got super excited. And what is it? It is a mirror by Kemimoto. Now, why am I so excited about this mirror? Well, number one fact is you guys have seen me on other videos say that I took off my hard top and I put a rag top on. Well, I used to have a light on the hard top that just magneted up there, and now I don't have it anymore. So this one actually has a light underneath it, a light bar right there. So when you install this rear view mirror, it'll have a light bar. Now I took off my old mirror already. It didn't have a light bar on it. I don't remember even what brand it was, but it's already taken off on it. But the only thing I did leave up there, and this is something you guys are going to have to remember, I left a rubber wrap right here that was on it. So just remember that later on. And let's get over here. So we're going to start installing it. So first things first, I guess I should tell you guys this before we get started. So I took it out. The cord's already connected to it, because remember, we got a light bar on it. I just don't want to drop this. And it comes with a toggle switch on it to turn on the light, which I'm going to have to take to my machine there. So let's walk around there. Well, I don't want to walk around there because it's easier to show it this direction. So my worry is this is the length of the wire. So if this light is up here, or this mirror is up here, and I take this cord all the way down from there, like I'm just going to start there because I don't want to drop it, and show you. So that cord was up to here, and then keep running it down. It would be very, very close to it getting to there. Boy, that's going to be super close to getting to there. Because my worry would be that I might have to cut these wires. I might not have to cut these wires. So we'll see. But if you do have to cut them, no big deal. The only thing I was going to state is that come around here, camera guy. I don't know if he's going to be able to see this because we don't have light over here or not yet. Maybe turn the light on the camera on real quick. Okay, I don't know if that helps or not, but so he can show this right here. Like, just make sure you can get closer and see it. So this panel right here, where the switch goes, right here on it, I have two more holes I can pop out in a circle. Now, got to remember that this is a 2021 Honda Pioneer, which you can install this on any machine. I just want people to know on the Honda Pioneer 700 that the wires that come with it might reach it. But if this was a 2023, instead of having to go this far or even this far, the toggle switches, the new ones, are down here. So I'm sure the wiring would at least give you 2 or 3 more inches of wire. But we're going to see if this reaches. And if not, no big deal to add wire to it and make it longer. It really isn't a big deal. But we're going to try that out. But first, let's get the mirror all installed. And we're going to come over here. Just leave that light on. So we're going to come over here. And first things first, the instructions. Right here, they have really good instructions. They always do, Kemimoto. I kind of like their instructions. I already kind of read through it and going to go step by step. And the first thing it tells you to do is to get the clamp. Now, I already took a bolt out of it because I was looking at it earlier. And back to that rubber strap too. That rubber strap I was telling you guys about that goes around the bar, it's going to go inside of there to keep it to give it more grip when you clamp it. I'm not going to use this piece because, like I showed you before, I already got one sitting up here. And that's where the old mirror was, and that's where I want to put it. So I already got a rubber strap up there, and that'll be fine. So anyhow, moving back on, that's not the first step. So I took this bolt out because I was looking at this and seeing how it came out to see how it was going to work. But I don't want to lose any of the parts, so I'm just going to tighten this down a little bit just so I don't lose that while I'm doing this part. But per instructions, because I was always wondering, how is this going to clamp down? I mean, you could clamp it any way you want, but the picture and the instructions say to make sure I'm getting that right. Wow, it actually says to go like this. To install it like this. But to do that first, you have to, and hopefully my camera guard's doing all this, we have to install, which it comes with the nuts already in that slot. You got to get them lined up onto this. Can you guys see that? Does that look good in the camera?
Yeah.
So, camera guy is the guy watching us. So, I mean, you have to get closer. Don't be afraid to get, get closer like that. We want to make sure they're seeing it. So, it comes with the screws. Everything came in the bag. Next, it comes with the little wrenches that you need to do it. It comes with the 3 screws. And I've done screws like this before. They're kind of a pain in the butt, but they're not too bad. And it's best just to do one. I mean, those actually literally look, I don't know if you can see the screws in there. Can you see them in there?
Kind of.
So let's get closer right here. There they are. See the 3 screws in there? So that's what we're gonna, and it's kind of funny how they're already separated. That was just coincidence. If you needed help getting them, get one of your little wrenches and put it down in there. Get closer and put them down in there, and see you can move the bolts around like that. So you can get them lined up wherever you want. Or you can just get this right here, which I don't know if you can see them. I can see them. And you get them lined up. That one's not lined up. That one's lined up. That one's lined up. And that's how you get them lined up in there. Then you put your screws down in there and get them to catch. That one caught. That's pretty easy. Not very hard. It's probably the one thing that everybody would be like, oh, that's going to be so difficult to do. And it's truly not. After I said that, then that one doesn't catch. I jinxed myself. Jinx. Am I jinxing myself? Hope I'm not jinxing myself. Sometimes you might, I didn't even know that one really tightened really fast. You might be spinning them and they're just not grabbing. And when that doesn't happen, the trick to get it to work, which I'm going to have to pull this one out, is to, a little trick I just know because I've done them in the past and I just hope it doesn't move when I do it, is to spin it upside down. And that'll get the nut to fall down onto the screw. So, hold on everybody. Nope, see that wasn't even in the right spot. So that's why it wasn't grabbing. I'll be darned. So once again, I'm still just fishing with this, just so you guys know. And what was wrong, I didn't have it. See that's still not in the right spot. I'm actually pushing it out. My light guy, the light's helping. See, that's not right. You should feel it right away. Should just grab it. There it is. Yep. Oh, I might have messed up there. Nope, got it. Nope, I think I got it. Yep, got it. That one I think is already tight. So got that one. Got to bring the other. I know you guys are having trouble seeing all this. Have to bring that one back over. Just getting it in there, right where it needs to be. And I guarantee, like I did, when I pushed that down in there, you'll feel that if it's not going to grab it or you don't have it in the right spot, it doesn't grab it really quick. Ooh, that feels like it's just like not there. And it's not. I can see see it's not there. I can see the nut. The nut's right here on the edge. So it popped out when I tried to put it in there. And I guarantee you, me doing it at night than you doing it in the daylight would probably really help. One big reason we're doing it at night is I'm hoping we can see it better and how bright it is at night by doing it at night. There we go. That's probably the longest part of it all. So you don't, I'm just gonna tell my camera guy, I might delete this, I don't know. You don't have to show me or be far away, you need to be up close to whatever I'm doing here, okay? Just so you know. It's what we're doing, not not showing me. So I'm loosening these up a little bit because I don't think this is in the middle. I want it to be in the middle and it just slides. So we could take a measuring tape if we wanted to get really accurate. But I think good eyeballing sometimes is good enough. That looks like 5. Sorry guys. That looks like 5. That's close enough for me, man. Close enough to perfect for me. Yeah, it's like don't loosen these too much, then you'll have to fish them again. That would be no fun. So I'm gonna try to make sure they're tight. I don't want to tighten it to break anything, but I want to make sure it's also not going to come loose. And probably the only terrible thing about this is I got some sticky stuff on there I got to get off, but we're not worried about that. But look, it's even got a cool little Kemimoto emblem. See, it's got a bunch of sticky stuff everywhere. Dang it, brand new mirror got sticky stuff. As I don't know if you guys are seeing that, you're probably seeing the, look at it's me. Who's that? Just kidding. Anyway, so this is how it says to go up there. So let's go get her mounted up there. I'm just gonna leave all this wire still like this. I'm gonna leave the toggle switch still put on here. So we're gonna bring the camera guy around and I'm gonna try to get some light. Okay. So guys, here we are back to how the clamp goes. And this shows us all in those beautiful instructions I have over there. So now I'm gonna take, and it comes with all these wrenches, just so you know. All these wrenches come with the light. Makes it nice in case you don't have it. So I'm taking that bolt back out. Be careful, it does have a washer on it. It has a lock washer on it right there, so don't lose that. And then this is actually in a channel. So you see the slots, it has a channel that it slides in and out of. So we're gonna wanna take that and pull that out. And you're gonna have your rubber up here, that piece of rubber, but like I said, since I already have mine there, you're gonna bring that around. Maybe if the camera guy can go around the back side right here a little bit. Just stand up right where you're at, right here. And you can, this channel just slides into there. If I can get into myself. Operator malfunctions, this slides into there. And you're gonna wanna hold it this tight like that, my hand there. Now he's gonna come back around over on this side. And we're gonna take our nut with the lock washer still on it, put it in that hole, and start tightening it. So like I said, it gives you the wrench to do it. Now this I want to crank down on this because I don't want it to fall off or come loose. Think about that, you're installing a mirror, you don't want this mirror to hit the ground. It's a crazy mirror. So crazy. So everyone, I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna like it right there. If that's too far out in front of me or not. If everybody's wondering what I'm doing. Like if I would want it taller, like my old mirror is a little bit taller. So you could take this and bend it up and then turn the bracket and it would make the mirror up taller. I'm almost thinking I might want to do that. So let me show you what I mean. So the camera guy still got it going, I hope. So it does tell you to hang it like this though. So the instructions say how to hang it. I mean, I'm not insulting the instructions, but sometimes the whole reason it has all these twists and turns is so you can make it to your preference of how you would want the mirror to sit. So I'm just loosening it up so I can turn that bracket. So now that I got that turned like that, that rubber, of course, is spinning, which that's okay. That's what that rubber's there for. So see how that makes that come up taller? Makes it come up higher, so it's not so far down like this. So I'm gonna have the camera guy switch me sides real quick. And the big reason why I had him switch me sides, everybody, because I need to see where this is and where it will be facing behind me. Because I can put it down low like that and then turn it how I want and down. So I kind of want like that so I could still adjust it. So I think we're gonna go right there. And this is all you just finding where you want it. So then now I gotta tighten it up there without having it move. This might be a little easier said than done. There we go, it's getting tight now. I'm actually gonna get up on top just so I can put some levers behind it. Ooh. Oh, that rubber is not in the middle anymore. So I think I must have had this over more last time. At least that way I can move the mirror where I want it. Because this one right here, this screw tightens. You can tighten that one to make it not bend like that. As much as you would want it to. You can tighten these all up. But right there would be pretty good. All right, I'm gonna stick with that for now. This rubber, I'll have to figure it out or cut off the excess of it. Just might go to show me that we probably should have just used the one that came with it. But no biggie. Alrighty. So this is the part I didn't know if it was gonna reach or not. We're gonna have to have a little bit of excess here, and this is one thing it doesn't give you, so you're gonna have to have some zip ties to bring it down. So camera can actually hit pause till I get some zip ties. All right, everybody. So we paused it for a minute, and once again, we still have the mirror up here done, are mounted up there. But instead of me going that way, I decided to go towards the right. It actually gave you more wire, and it still made this where it could be turned and have enough wire to turn. So I'm going to the right here, down the side. Sorry about the light in your face. And into here, which feeds, take the hood off, feeds across into here. And if you have the thing like I have, it just goes right up to you. You're gonna have the 2023 go over this way more and feeds up and comes out of here right there. I already put the toggle switch in there, put the wires. Now, I'll put a few pictures of the diagram in here that I took. So what I took, when I took those wires off, I took pictures of it. Like I said, I'll show it right now. So now you've seen those pictures. That's the smartest thing I think of doing, so I knew where all the wires went back into. And then there it is on it. Now I could clamp that back on there, and I probably should, but I'm not going to yet until I make sure it works. So the next part I need to do, and I hope this is gonna make sense because I got a bunch of stuff already down in here. Like I have a horn right here to make it street legal. I have the winch hooked up to it. I also have a solenoid for the dome lights I have, and I don't have those even on right now. I cut them off for now and taped off the wires. So I'm not the dome lights, the like spotlights. So I got a bunch of wiring in here. But when I started it all, I learned from doing the make sure you guys are seeing everything there. Doing the winch, that it tells you to hook into a hot wire. So that's what all these, see all this orange stuff is? So this wire right here that comes through here, that goes to, I believe that's it right up there. Yeah, so straight down there is your cigarette, not your cigarette lighter. See, back in the day we used to call it a cigarette lighter, but it goes to your 12 volt. You're plugging your 12 volt. And that wire, which is nice about it, only becomes hot when you turn on the key. So this wire right here is spliced into it. That's all my other stuff. And see, I already took a piece of it off. So I'm gonna take the wire that comes from this, that is actually super long. I'm gonna cut this off, the red wire, and I'm gonna put it to that 12 volt wire, because that means it will only work when the key's on. And that's how you want it, because you don't want somebody to leave the toggle on and run your battery dry. So I'm gonna put that straight to that wire. And if you don't have all the wires like I got already connected to it, then like I said, you find your 12 volt, it's right behind this, whatever the heck this is, this cable. It's right behind there. And you'll find it underneath your dash. If you guys want me to show you. It's probably dark in here, I don't know. But it's right there. Can you guys see that? Hope you can see that. It's right there. So it's not that hard to find on the other side, because that's what it is. I just know because I always have it taped orange because I've spliced into it. And you just cut into this and you find the hot wire that's hot and tag into it. So then you're going, well, where am I going to ground? Well, I've grounded everything else. This is actually part of the Pioneer, this nuts here. It's already been there. It looks like I got two other wires grounded to it. So I'm just going to ground it to that. So I ain't gonna show me sitting down, show it when I'm done, but I'm gonna take that black wire. This should fit right underneath that nut like the other ones do. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put that red wire into that. So we'll be right back. Okay, everybody, so I already showed you that we got the wires up there done with the toggle. I didn't even tape these up yet. I tapped in there. Now, these wires were really short and this isn't a very good wire to split. So I just found another ground right there that already leads to that nut that I told you, and I stuck it into there. So go grab your, I'm gonna have my cameraman take back. Go grab your, showing me we are going to see if it works. So come over here, camera guy. So we need to turn on the key, which I guess I can set that on. Looks like the light bar, this is the switch. It lights up, so that's good. Let's look up and see if this comes on. Ta-da! It works, yay! But once again, so watch, so everybody come down. So where I told you guys to hook it up, you see how this switch is on? Come over here, you turn off the ignition key, that light's off. So that's why I have you guys hook it up there, because it will only come on, so if you accidentally leave the switch on, it'll only come on when you turn the key on. So I'm gonna get it all buttoned back up, then we can pull it out or turn off the lights in here and see how bright that light is. So let me get everything back together and we'll see how that goes, okay? So everybody, it's completely dark. Oh, let's turn on the key. You can see down here, we got the key on, the key's on, got the key. See how dark it is? Let's see how that light works. We're gonna hit the thing and boom. Whoa. There's my son. Say, what's up?
What's up?
Hope you guys can see me. Here I am. I'm all sweaty. It's hot out here. But man, this light really lights up. Here, get out that way, my son, so we can show. Look how much light that mirror gives off. Lights up the whole thing inside of here. Awesome mirror, guys. I'm really happy with this mirror. The link for it is in the description. I'm gonna actually turn that back off and turn on the light. Ah, dark, 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 dark. Look at that light. That light's awesome. Anyways, the link's in the description. Go buy one. Kemimoto mirror with light rocks. I'm so happy I got it. Thanks for watching, everybody, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, keep the powder dry, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.